Hello everybody and welcome back to Echoes of the Plum Grove, where you find me in my house, in my beautiful house. It looks so nice. I'm so happy with it. I love it so much. So today I think, do we have any let's firstly have a look. Is there any festivals or anything like that, or have we just got a clear run today? Lantern Festival in a couple of days' time, but I don't have to worry about anything except just being on the dock for 9 o'clock for that one. So that's okay. Don't mind that. And we'll be getting back into spring then. What some people have been saying is to try and trickle feed the chickens a little bit more. Like feed them every second day. I really don't know. 6 mussels, but the reward is rubbish, so I'm not going to worry about that one. Because I never do. Right. Let's go and have a look at you and see how much you've got, and I'll see if I can buy any more. I will keep looking. I will keep checking. I will keep trying to keep you alive. Right, so these guys have no food at all. Right. And the barn animals. The barn animals are the ones that I am the most worried about because, like, obviously I've got a really expensive rainbow goat there, for example. Whereas probably is about the same price as 4 chickens, and also is pretty priceless because it's kind of a bit of a one-time event getting those guys. So, yeah. Don't really want to lose that one. I could at least replace the chickens if, you know, I mess up the maths for the hay and they all die. That's all right. It's not really all right, but it's retrievable. It's a retrievable situation. Are you a calf? Does that mean one of my cows passed away or one of my sheep? Yeah, all right. Yep. AJ passed away finally. Poor AJ. Yeah, so that's one thing to bear in mind if you are gonna keep a lot of animals. If you want to, because I was like so excited when I upgraded the coop. I didn't even think like, yeah, they're all gonna run out of food until it was too late. So we've got 17 for 16, or to do them 4 days. So they've got until like the first day of spring. Okay, right. Let me go into town. What kind of fish was I supposed to do for that quest, and what was the reward? Clam chowder in return for oysters. Well, we could go and fish down by the docks. The most important thing, I think, is to try and get the hay done. And I'll pay taxes once I've got a bit of money. Okay, lovely. So I think we'll start off with the dairy farm. See if any of those guys have hay at the moment. And we'll eat something. Oh, actually, I'll eat some bread. Still trying to find gold star food at the moment. I think we have something like 11 of them done. We need about 9 left. And then we have to work on giving 30 of them to the village folk. 1 each. You're not in the mood to haggle? Well, okay. If you have hay, I'll pay whatever price you want for it, but you don't, so... Right, so let's have a check with you. Oh, you have an oyster. Maybe I should buy that oyster. And then I can try and catch a few as well. Okay, so let's also go... Gosh, it's late in the day as well, isn't it? But that means we've still got till tomorrow to get the rest of the oysters, so that's fine too. So I'm just going to go out to the farmers in the field here and see if any of them have hay. And like any of the hunters maybe. I'll check at the market on Sunday as well. anyone I walk past, really. Okay, Sandra Hutton doesn't have anything. Let's go check in with Daniel, and we'll check with the kids across the road as well. One is better than nothing. I mean, the chickens are going to have a fight over that, but, you know. You're thinking about squirrels? But you certainly don't have any. Sandra Hutton didn't have any. You don't have any either. Wonderful! The chickens are gonna starve. The other thing that's just so painful is that whole thing of I've got like 17 hay left. I've got 12 animals. We've got enough really to feed all of the animals for one more day. It's not good times at all. Something on your mind? Yeah. Fish stew in return for scallops. I could totally try and do that because I'm about to go fishing down there. Everyone wants fish. Could make a shellfish lure. Probably won't though. Nell Chesney. You also do not have any, yeah, any food for my dudes. This is getting sad times. Sad times and bad times. If I see any of the hunters around, like, Judith is a hunter. Alfredo Watt. All those guys. If I see them. Yeah, if I see any of them, then I will try and check their inventories as well. But they're harder to track down because they tend to be all over the place. Okay, so I need like a few, I think 3 oysters. I think I've got a couple back home. Any gold starfish I can get, because we're looking for 4. And 2 scallops. Just slowly trying to get more recipes. Don't really need more recipes, but so it's not the end of the world if these quests don't get done. In the same way that it's not the end of the world if all the chickens die. I will get new chickens. It's okay. It's not going to end the game or anything, but it's just nice if they don't have to. But like I say, I'm prioritizing the barn animals more. Oh, is my inventory full again? Drives me mad. I come all the way down here to do stuff, and then my inventory's full. You got any money? Oh, you've got money. Nice. You're like a doctor, are you, Mario Edwards? And keep the gold star stuff, obviously, but we can sell the seaweed and things. Oh, I actually have 4 straw there. I must have got 3 from somewhere else. I don't sell oysters or scallops. Sell catfish. Sell crayfish. Sell dried vegetables. Milk. Lamb. Random bayberries. Like, why do I even have those? Don't know. Can't get rid of the seaweed or the shoe leather though. But that should give me a few spaces at least. Quite a lot of space. Keep going then. So I think we only needed something like 4 gold starfish, and that's one of them. So that's great. If I fail the quest but manage to finish a pillar, I'm not gonna complain. But yeah, maybe as spring comes in, the farmers will have more hay, and Dora will have more hay in her inventory and things like that. Every few days, they do restock. So I might just about be able to avoid them completely, like, keeling over, but I don't know. I might just go in one day and find, like, someone's got 30 hay in their inventory. Well, annoyingly, it's like 1 gold star thing every time I fish. And it's like, oh, come on, give me like 2. What's the point of going down to limbo for just 1? No point. Oh well, we'll see. We'll see. And then I can spend all day going and getting wood and iron and things like that. And that'll be so much better. I want to check in with the ship's captain on Saturday. That's the one piece of steel I need to get my barn upgraded. Like, I've got goals like the limbo goals, but I've also got certain goals of my own. Have a cup of tea while we fish. Fishing is a good time to have cups of tea. Oh, there's another oyster. Oh, of course, the oyster came out gold star. So do we hand it into the pillar, or do we hand it in for the quest? Oh, choices, choices. What have we got on this quest? 11 hours. Did I get any scallops at all? Not even a single one. No. Sounds about right. They might be seasonal as well. Things are seasonal in this game. Like right now is the only time you can get a blue lobster. But I need to fish down by the lighthouse for that if I want it. Okay, there's another gold star oyster. Oh, gold star fish as well. I think I have 2 oysters back at the... I think that might be enough. So we needed, what, 6? Was it 6 or was it 9? I'll double check. So I've caught 4 there. For the quest, I needed 6. Yeah, okay. I think if I go back home, I can hand that in the morning and I'll just about do it. And then we'll do some more fishing to get the other gold star stuff. I think I'll just hand the oysters in with the quest and get the recipe. I will get more gold star fish if I fish. It's okay. We can do it. And that was midnight. Okay then, so let's have a look in the fridge. I will replace the ice. So to do that, you take the ice into your inventory and you double click up there. I will go and have a look in my basement because that might be where the scallops are. Not the scallops, the oysters are. Yeah, they're 1 day till rot though. Something rotted in my inventory. Please tell me it wasn't the... No. Okay, so I can take these out now because we've already ticked over midnight, which is when the rot tick goes through. Stupid basement. I love my basement, by the way. Don't listen to me. I'm gonna sleep in this bed today, I think. Sleep till rested. A little bit to eat. I didn't even check on any of my stuff in my drying room either, did I? And that's how I make all my money, so I better. Eat some bread. It's all done and all ready, and I didn't pick any of it up. And also my inventory is full. Alright, I'm going to go and hand in that quest, I think. That's what I'm going to do. That will get all of those out of my inventory, and they are taking up space. And then we can go and check on certain people. Okay, it is you down by the fish shack. Okay. You still there? Yep. Gone into the... Oh, no. Please be open. Okay, cool. Hi. Fish quest. Okay, so we've got clam chowder recipe. We've got some lures and some trout. You have a scallop for sale. Brilliant. So I'll keep my fish. 2 of the scallops, sadly. At the moment I'm just selling the fish on. I know I could dry them as well. Why do you have no money? So annoying. So I'll keep my gold starfish and my gold star clam. It's so irritating when they just... You need like inventory space and they have no money. And you're just trying to get inventory space. Right then, let's sell that and that. And that to Nell. Still got a bit of money, so... Sell those. Oh, do you know what rotted? The hay. No, it can't have rotted. Hay doesn't rot. But I thought I had 4 hay on me. And now I have 1. But I could have sworn I only bought one. I'm so confused. Maybe I had 4 seaweed or something. Regardless, I'm just gonna wait. Did I get 2 clam chowder recipes from that? Oh, why is it saying 2? That's... The numbering seems to be off on this, or I am going mad. One of the 2. Well, that's nice. We've got an extra cooking recipe. So quest-wise, the fish, I've got 5 days to get those scallops. I managed to buy 1 of them already off the fish guy. So we just need to put that in the basement fridge and then try and see if there's another one available tomorrow. That's easy enough. Unless that's a steel bar, I'm not interested. No, not interested in any of that at all whatsoever. So the next thing I think I want to do is to... Oh yeah, I could just quickly check with her for steel. And then just check around everywhere for hay. Steel hoe, which I don't think is necessary at this point. Once I've got like loads of money and I've upgraded my barn and I'm just like drowning in cash, then would be the time to do that. Right, I'm gonna fast travel across to the Bailey Dairy Farm, see if Dora has any hay on her today. Angel Odell. I'm wondering if a goose statue counts as a placeable. It's a lot of money though. I could probably get other stuff elsewhere. Angel Odell, you're a hunter, right? Yeah, so that's the hunter inventory checked. There's Dora. Let's check the animal farmer inventory. Still nothing. In that case, let's go to the general farmers. Wrong signpost. Sorry, guys. Ben Lloyd. No gold star food today. Good to know. I'm gonna work on the fish today, I think. I'm gonna have a little bit of time working on that, and then we'll see. Alright, Daniel and 8 hay today. I can feed the chickens. Sometimes if I can just grab enough hay every couple of days for them. Thanks, Daniel. You're a gem. Check with Sandra, but her inventory tends to be quite sparse. Yeah. But if we can just find someone every couple of days who's got like 7 or 8 hay, and then maybe one day we'll have like a little jackpot of hay or something. I don't know. It will just be enough to keep them alive. But if I have to choose between the chickens and everyone else, then the chickens will not be prioritized. The barn animals will be prioritized. But the barn animals still have enough hay, so we can feed the chickens. Yeah. How hungry are you at the moment? About to die. They were all about to die. Are you, was that one of the hungriest ones? No, they were all gonna die today if I didn't get that straw. Actually, not all of them. Some of them seem to be getting more than others. Okay. That's not so bad at all. Like, 2 of them are like on death's door, but then the others have a little bit of fat on their bones still, I think. Okay. I feel really bad that I haven't, like, made more provision for them, you see. The bakery's about to close. I might be able to get some stuff off my kid. Some flour, but maybe not. I'm not sure. Aquatami is now, I think, too old to give milk. Dashin is fine. I've stopped naming the chickens, but do you think we should give the new calf a name? Should we give you a patron name? Have a look. Who shall we? Katie. I think Katie's a great name for a tiny little calf. Thank you very much for your support, Katie. That Ixius won't get out of the way, so I can't name you. Sorry. Katie the cat. Boop. We'll have to pet Katie lots, and then she'll hopefully give us lots of milk. Wonderful. Alright then. So, the chickens hopefully will not die today. They might still die, but today will not be the day that will happen. If I want a blue lobster, I do need to go and, like, fish at night. I'm not sure if I do, really. Part of me's like, oh, Mario and Dion are getting married. Go on then. I mean, my eggs and stuff are not gonna rot. Well, 1 day till rot. Oops. What happens if I combine it with one that's 6 day till rot? Still 1 day till rot. So, but I think not all of them in the stack will rot. It'll be some of them in the stack will rot. But I'll take a hit on that one, I think. And 2 days to rot on the chicken eggs. So we can just do some baking with them like tomorrow. And if I see anybody around, oh look, there's someone. They'll have an inventory and I'll be able to sell them the goose eggs maybe. Because the only thing I can make is like goose souffle, and that's a bit of a pain because I have to buy sugar and it's really expensive. Ooh. I think those, particularly, as well as that daffodil thing. I thought I had in my inventory. Oh, yeah. Sunflower thing, sorry, not daffodil. I'm on about. Those both count as placeables. I don't know if the succulents and things like that and the ivy plants do. And they're expensive, so I'm not going to worry about that. Oh. Whole point in talking to you is to sell you my goose eggs. I'll put the clams in there because that'll be a bit of space as well. 2 days till star down on that one. Keeping that one. 3 days on that one. Sell that one. I can sell my rainbow milk as well. There we are. Starting to build up some money as well, which is nice because we're going to need that. Going to need about 2,700 for the actual... So let's see if we can catch a blue lobster. We're going to need about 2,700 for the barn and then another 500 for the steel bar that's still required for it. I think we need 2 more goldfish and then we can go and finish the fishing pillar. And then we're just working on cooking and crafting. Cooking is just taking ages though. I would hope to have cooking done by the time that Audrey is grown up and everything like that. Because Audrey's taken on a baking apprenticeship, which is going to hopefully add to cooking skill. So she shouldn't have to do as much grinding as Penelope has had to do. I would advise taking your child that's had cooking. Crafting, for example, I don't think it's as necessary to have high crafting. Although I think apparently if your crafting is maxed out, you get something like half-price buildings. Which is insane. Buildings are so expensive. So maybe it is worth having that, trying to go for that on your first character so that you can... I don't know. What would be required for that? Probably more drying racks. Just really spam the drying racks. Don't even open limbo. Just go for loads of drying racks. But there's going to be a more efficient way to do it. Definitely losing that wood to open limbo at the beginning. I wouldn't do that on a second run. I would just be like, well, I know what's there, so I don't have to worry about unlocking it. But obviously, in a blind run like this, you don't want to be... You don't want to know what's going on. You want to find it out. And you don't want to play in the most efficient way. You want to play in a discovering way, you know? So that's... Look, this does not look like a blue lobster to me. Still have not found anything to do with those old shoes. I'm hanging on to them in the hopes that one day they will be worthwhile. I'll get some way to recycle them or something. But so far, no. And I've actually uncovered most of the recipes. I think the only things I can't make are like an epic lure and 3 post boxes or something. So I don't think there's going to suddenly be a recycling machine. Oh, I don't think the lobsters come out till 9 o'clock, do they? That'd be why I haven't caught a lobster. Ooh, that's my 3rd gold star fish now that I've got. Take those down to limbo in the morning, maybe. I'll be also looking for hay. If I manage to get hay, I won't give it to the chickens today. It's going to be spring. The first thing I will do at the very beginning of spring is plant a massive hayfield. And then we've got 8 days to try and keep them alive. Got to keep them alive 10 days before we can get more hay that I've grown, basically. And then we'll have hay coming out of our ears, probably, because I'll plant so much of it. I may have to help water it. It depends on... I mean, we've got the unlimited watering can now, so that's going to be brilliant for making sure that they can water all the hay. So that's going to be great. I'm not sure what happened to the recording there, but for some reason it stopped on me. So I'm going to give you some... bread. Have some bread. You look so miserable. I hate it when she looks that miserable. I can't stand it. I can't... It's the worst. It's just the worst. It's horrible. Shrimpy shrimps. So just in case you haven't missed any blue lobsters or anything like that, you possibly missed me pulling a gold star cod out. You might not have done, but that was about all you've missed. It's not anything particularly exciting or game changing that you've missed there at all. I think possibly the act of me checking on my recording made it stop. I maybe did something. I'm not sure. Typical. Joy of my life, really. So if I could get one more gold star fish, it would be lovely to get a blue lobster and 1 gold star fish. The blue lobster can even be gold star. I don't even care, because apparently this is where you catch them. I think, anyway. So far, we're getting a lot of shrimp, which I will sell, because shrimp are good for selling. That's about it, really. Maybe for putting into those seafood things, but like seafood platters that I should have been making, but I haven't been making because I don't have any lemons. So maybe next time lemon season comes around, we will stick some in the basement freezer. I'm starting to learn, because I wasn't cooking much before, or even really looking at cooking, because honestly I didn't have all the recipes. I was still collecting the recipes. I mean, I'm sort of like berating myself for not doing it, but I didn't even have the recipes like until recently, so... But then maybe I could have cooked as I was going along a bit more. But still, anyway, now I'm starting to get the idea of like, oh, what do I actually need to cook this? What do I need to cook that? And so probably my 3rd year. Ah, our lobster ain't blue. Our lobster is pink. Or red. It's also not gold star. I'm gonna have to start taking stuff down to limbo soon, and I would love to have that last gold star fish. Okay, well that lobster is not silver star, it's probably bronze star. Yeah. Let's throw away some seaweed and stuff. Boot leather. Okay. Gold star lobster. Okay, I'm okay, because she's gonna need to go to bed. I'm not like I've not moved her sleep schedule around for nighttime fishing at the moment, and there's no reason for it. There's more reason to be up in the day trying to find like hay for my chickens and things like that. So that's what we're gonna do, I think. Hey, we got a fishing skill up and learned how to make buttered cod. That'd be amazing if it was just cod and butter, because that would be something we could actually cook. But it won't be. It'll be cod and butter and lemon and la 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 la. Yeah. Okay, so we're nearly persimmons for perch, a crustacean lure. The thing is, I'm being really lazy because I could literally go walk, get the persimmons off a tree, and walk back, and that would be that quest done. And I can't even be bothered to do that right now. Ah, chill up. Do I want to do a little bit of cooking? Yeah, let's stick some bread on. I can collect it in the morning. Do 4 bread. Oh yeah, and I could buy some more flour off my kid. Collect everybody's wages actually, don't I? And sell my lobsters. I don't know, maybe I should keep my cod if I've got buttered cod now. I'll have to have a look at that recipe. Nice. Exchange it for the lobsters and stuff. I hope none of my gold star stuff starred down. No, it didn't. So I can have a sleep because it's gone past midnight. I can have a sleep and then go put it in limbo in the morning. And I think that will be... do some journey cakes. I can do 2. Not do any more bread. I've definitely got the eggs for it. And I've definitely got the flour for it. So I don't know why we can't. All just helps with this cooking skill, which is about to go up to level 4. So that's going to make a huge difference. Managed to get it up we managed to get it up by 3 levels in like 1 season. I'm expecting to play this character for 4 seasons, so I'm expecting to probably have it up to 5 or 6. It does slow down, I think. But that still should be enough to get a reasonable amount of gold star meals. Let me just see if anything came out gold star there. We had silver star bread. We had a lot of bronze bread and we had some silver journey cakes. But that's giving me an idea that things are starting to progress. So, maybe until dawn today. And then we'll try and take a longer rest tomorrow. And my first job is to go down to limbo. Second job is to find any hay that anybody might have in their inventory. Oh, thank you for the gift. That's lovely. Check. Just on the off chance that these guys might have something along the lines of hay. Sometimes they have odd things in their inventory. And let's collect your money. Lovely. Thank you very much. Have a look at the ice in here. It's got time on it, but I could do with collecting more ice today if possible. Well, I may as well try and find hay before I go and see all the chickens and everyone. And then I'm just gonna be like, they don't exist. I'm not looking at them. So if any of them starve, I won't notice. Totally, because they'll probably just have more babies to fill the gap. They always seem to. If I see little chicks in there, I know it's happened, but I can be like, oh, look, cute little chicks. Yeah, they were fine. No one starved. It was old age. So let's head down to... I don't know if anyone will be working yet. Sandra is, so we can go check with her. They'll just got wheat seeds, so it looks like there hasn't been much of a change to the inventories. I'll head across to... If I go across to the dairy farm, is that going to take me over there at like a... Yeah, it'll take me there at 8:16, which I think is a reasonable time. I'll check with Alfredo, because obviously the hunters sometimes have inventories with... No, so it's just pine sap and maple syrup for those guys today. Go check with Astra. No, wasn't really expecting Astra to have any. Then we'll check with... Well, Judith will probably have the same... Yeah, she does. Okay. And we need to check with Daniel, who probably won't have any because we had some yesterday. Laura's about... What's Audrey doing up here? No idea. Okay. Have a chat with Dora, who has 9 hay today. We are keeping these guys alive by the absolute seat of our pants right now. That's why I'm not getting a cat or dog at the moment. I probably will get a cat or a dog really soon, like in the spring once we do have hay. Oof. Okay, so I've got until the end of the day to feed them that. So in the meantime, I think I will just head down. In fact, I should just walk there. I'll just head down to Limbo and I'll stick those fish in the fish pillar. I think that's enough now. If not, we'll maybe do some fishing by the swamp. So I really want to get that pillar out of the way because then I can like mentally tick it off. You know, I like to be able to do that. I don't know why. I like to be able to like I've done that, so I don't need to do any more fishing anymore. I've done that, I don't need to do any more crafting anymore. And that's done, and that's done, and that's done. Perfect. Cooking's going to take ages though. It might not take as long as I think it's going to take, like, because we've only got something like 11 more meals to find or find slash. And once I'm not fishing anymore, and I probably will stop taking so many fishing quests as well. But maybe in spring that will be the things that I'm growing and that my farmhand is getting for me that will be more important then. I'll build some more storage outside, I think, as well. It really, or even inside. We've got room inside. Mostly because I never decorate anything. This lovely house. And the only reason I made it, I'm going to be honest, the only reason I made it was because I had a bigger basement with more storage. Right. 27, 28, 29, 30. There you go, Timmy. Fishing pillar completed. You've made great progress. Only a couple of pillars remain. I continue to feel a change, something I've never felt before. Okay, so we also have 2 more crafted placeables. So we now only need to do 4. Oh, hang on. Oh no, I need to make 8 different craftable items. I'm hoping that in the spring I'll be able to make a couple of different like sweets, maybe some cherry sweets, which will be one of them. I haven't made a loom yet. Haven't made a scarecrow yet. So that would be 3. And then I need to find 5 more things. Okay, so that's definitely a thing. And we can check it here. So we don't need to come all the way down here for it. As soon as I hit 58. So 8 of these things. And we'll be all good. This one, we need 9 more gold star meals. And then we need 30 more gold star meals. And we need to then start gifting them to different villagers each time. So that's going to be a case of like continually checking the pub. And then every time I get like a little batch of... Why is her walking animation all messed up? Keyboard's not sitting on something. Sometimes my microphone sits on things. I'm going to fast travel out of here and see if that fixes it. And hope it does. Yeah, it did. Cool. Right, so we can go and give our dudes something nice to eat. I'm going to go and check in with... So it's basically now getting hay. But also checking in with the people at the inn and the people at the bakery. Although I think I've looked at the bakery's inventory today. So I think that's all okay. That's fine. Are you like a new little kid? Megan Brandt. Yeah, you're a new little blacksmith kid. Oh, I think my name's better than yours. I think my name's better than yours. Yeah. So now what we need to be working on, I think, is probably, as well as like trying to keep an eye on the cooking and doing as much cooking as we can, I would also like to keep an eye on, just see if you've got any gold star stuff. No, you don't. It's fine. I need to be making things so that I can get that crafting pillar done. I feel like we're not too far away from this now. Because obviously once all of the crafting is done, all of my efforts are going to be going into either the barn. There's no one here again. And come spring, we're going to be having a look at what sort of things to plant. But definitely like onions and stuff like that would be great. Oh, the wedding just kicked out. So let's see if we can find the right people. Yeah, you. Okay, Hopkins. No gold star today. I think they have the same inventory for a couple of days. So if I've taken too much stuff from them, I need to check with for cloth. You have some today. Lovely. I don't really think I need all 4 of them. I just want 1. The reason I want 1 is so I can make a cheese press. Because that's one of the things I need to make. For my crafting pillar. So crafting pillar is going to be like the main focus. While also trying to increase my cooking levels and things. I will get a cooking level today as well. So that's going to be really nice. I'll check for hay. Although I think I might already have. No, you had another one. I will take every bit of hay you have every day. Because the animals, they eat 1 a day each. And I think the barn animals might have a little bit to go. I think if I put 1 in for the barn animals. The chickens got fed yesterday, I think. And the barn animals still have a bit of food. Last day of winter tomorrow, folks. How have I got 10? Did I not feed the chickens yesterday? That would leave them with 11, which is almost enough for 3 days. So that would bring them fully fed. And they're all fully fed as well. So even if they, even if they go down 1 tick a day, they've still got like 5 days. You know? So they can go without food for a little bit. You can just about manage this, I think. Is there any on the... Yeah, that one's possibly about to die. Yeah, they're all on the verge of death at the moment. So let's just go and pop some food in for them. So that they don't. They had 1 bit of food left. Okay. Well, that will be... I think that will keep them going for a day or 2. They'll go up and then back down 1. So we just have to try and feed them every second day as much as possible with things that we purchase. I think the barn animals will probably be okay because they've had full food the whole time. I think they will probably be okay until we grow the hay. So I think they'll be alright. Phew. Have to remember as well that I need to go up to an hour on this bit of recording because we had half an hour on the bit before. And then I need to stitch the 2 together. Right, so Sheila kind of needs a bit of a nap before working on any crafting stuff. So let's just do that. Just have a little top up. Should be rested at 1:11 in the morning. So how about we have a 3-hour nap? Maybe have a little bit of food. Until we're not peckish again. There we are. That'll do. And then I'll be on a bit more of a normal schedule, I think. So, let's see. What flower do you have today? Some silver star. Buy that from you. Add some eggs. Got lots of eggs, actually. So I can make about 10 bread today. Or a couple of journey cakes, depending on what I want to do. And then I think we want to try and see what we... Go out and see what we need. So I'll make 2 batches of bread. And then I need to go and see what we need for... Oh, it's in... I forget that I put the blinking... I didn't put anything... I didn't put anything on the drying racks either. I'm just losing the plot today because I think it's the hay situation. It's making me feel really like I'm going to lose everything. Okay, so that's everything I need out of storage. All of that has lasted me plenty of time. There'll be 12 cucumbers that I'll need to... make a couple more flour, and then because sometimes I make gold star flour as well quite often. And if I'm going to get gold star cooking, I probably need gold star ingredients, right? So we managed to get some silver bread and some copper bread and some silver journey cakes. No, that was yesterday, wasn't it? Don't have any milk at the moment. Oh, I clearly haven't milked the cows. Well, let's just use the rest of the flour and some more bread. And then go and put some cucumbers on the drying racks. Pick up all the stuff off the drying racks. Which I can then sell. Oh no, today was a... No, it wasn't. I was going to say that today was a pirate day, but the pirates don't seem to want to come in winter. So you have 4 weekends where they don't seem to arrive. So I very much doubt they would have been there today. I can always check. We can always go and have a quick look tomorrow because they'll still be there on a Sunday usually. And we can like chase around everybody at the market and see if anybody has any hay tomorrow as well. Just getting the house the way I would like it, and I'll probably be like sort of ending the run, won't I? But that's fine. That is not unusual at all. If I've got extra money to be buying like stupid stuff like wardrobes and things, then I probably... Okay, so let's make more bread. And then let's have a look at my cooking skills. So I did level up in cooking there. So that should be starting. I'm going to be looking soon for like better ingredients, but at the moment it's really all about the EXP. It's my lowest skill. Apart from social, because I never talk to anybody. You're supposed to talk to people every day, and I never do. I could put a cute rocking chair in. I could put nice dresses in. I could have a nice table. Square table might actually fit better. I could put rocking chairs and things in the kids' room. So you can decorate it really nicely if you want to. Look at these cabinets for the kitchen. Kitchen cabinets. Wooden crates. A children's bookshelf. There's so much cute stuff. And then when we have a dog, we can get a dog house. It's only 20 as well. 368 for a round rug. I just don't have the money right now. But I will. I just need to upgrade the barn, and then I'm going to have all the money in the entire world. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why I'm outside. Am I going to milk the cows? Probably. Got my little milking bucket out. So I think we managed to save the chickens for yet another day. But I'm hoping it won't be at the expense of the barn animals. I'm hoping they'll be okay. All I can say is I'm really glad that the... Give you a little pet as well. You don't give milk anymore. And if I was playing this in an efficient way rather than a soft-hearted way, I would probably just be like, Aquatami to the butchers. But no, that is not what we're going to do. I'm not even going to sell them back. I'm just going to let them live out their old age because they've produced. They are not meat cows. They have worked their whole lives giving me milk and eggs, so they deserve a retirement, in my opinion. Okay, so it's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. So for this crafting pillar, so I want to make a few things. The cooking is going great, especially considering it's winter and I can't grow anything. I've managed to still come up like 3 levels. It's not too bad, is it? The She-Lab died on the 5th of autumn. So how long have you got as an adult? Ooh, she's about to age up. But like I say, I have like backed it up because if she doesn't manage to get enough gold star meals, I mean, I'm sure she'll get some. If she doesn't manage it, then Audrey's going to take over. And Audrey's already done cooking every day for her whole entire childhood. So she should probably have at least 4 or 5 in cooking by the time we start off. So it's going to be a lot easier with her if that's what needs to happen. So we'll go all the way through to summer. We'll see how far Penelope has managed to get. And let's have a little sleep until rested. Still 8:37. So cook. Oh, there's my cooking skill up. Plum tart. Lovely. Oh, yeah, there we are. She aged up today. I knew it was going to happen soon. Wasn't expecting it quite that soon. Penny is an old lady now. Neither Audrey or Mike have aged up, though. If you have a quick look at Audrey's age here. There's rather a lot of kids here. She has 1 more season still of being a child, so probably she will be about 1 season into being an adult at the point, which might even be enough for her. I don't know if she'll still work. She might just need to do a bit of farm work. I'll maybe employ her as the farmhand so she can get some farming EXP as well as the cooking EXP from her apprenticeship. But once she ages up, we'll probably have 1 season of her helping on the farm. Mike, it will probably be an adult like in no time at all. Yeah, in a few days, Mike's going to be an adult as well. So what we could do is have Mike move out and maybe try and see, because I've been wanting to see whether elders can still have children at all or whether that just doesn't happen. So I'd be really interested in that, and then we'll just keep Audrey around. And even if Mike has moved out and is off doing other things, that's still fine. It's still fine because you can still, if something happened to Audrey, then we can still take over and play as Mike. Although Mike will have crafting skill rather than the cooking skill, which is not ideal. So yeah, there we are. That's what's going on with that. Let's go and have a look at these guys in here. They're all done. So let's go and get like another 12 cucumbers out of the storage. We'll probably be just getting through these. And then we'll plant a whole load of peas. We'll have more peas again. Take some wheat as well. So the 2 extra things of flour a day is 2 extra, bits of experience towards cooking, which is great. Let me see, 12 cucumbers there. I will keep checking in with the lighthouse keepers, in case they have like potted plants and things like that. Because that is a really cheap and good way to get like 10 craftables. Just get 1 of those every time you see them. What I'm want to work on first. And, if I need to then go and make myself like 4... Well, I think I can make the potted plants actually. Let me just put these in and I'll check. We do need to go and keep checking for the hay as well, but I'll just quickly check this first. And for gold star meals. Every gold star meal that I can buy from a vendor is one that I don't have to make. So we can make a cask. Oh, really? Takes steel. People were like, oh, yeah, put your grapes in and make wine and it's going to be great. I'm like, you realize it takes steel to make that? What? That's expensive. That's endgame stuff. There's a reason I didn't have that on summer year 1. So I could make a loom with 2 copper bars and 90 wood. That would take a bit of wood. 10 iron ore and 54 wood for the cheese press. That's still quite expensive, isn't it? Straw for the scarecrow. So I'll wait until spring 8th to do that when I get my big straw harvest in. I think I've already made a lantern. I've already made that. I've already made that. Spring tulip display. 10 dirt and 5 tulip bulbs. Okay, I could make that. I'm sure I've got some dirt and some tulip bulbs somewhere. Okay, it's starting to thaw. Wonderful. And we must remember the Lantern Festival later as well. It's our 2nd year done, which is amazing. Do I only have 4 tulip bulbs? I'm sure I've got more than that. I've got them across 2. Yeah, I do. Of course I do. Of course I don't have them all nicely arranged. Right, so I need some dirt as well, but I think I keep that in the helper chest. I've now got an idea of how skew-if the house is. Like, when I placed it, I had no idea. But it's not actually too bad. So I can either just rearrange stuff around it and very slightly change the path over by 1. Probably be easier to do that than move it, to be honest. Get the hammer. I could pull up that. There's a plant. That would be one of the placeables as well. I want to keep my mushroom lamp though. Oh, I didn't get the dirt. Hang on. Coming. I'm going to need to move the helper chest though, and that's going to be an absolute pain. Honestly, look at my inventory. Look at the state of that. Of anything that could just go in here. Actually, my hammer could for now. Take the dirt out. Oh, did I already? No, it looks like I already did take dirt out. Oh. Typical. Fertilizer there. Oh no, I took fertilizer instead of dirt. That was silly of me. Alright, let's put the hat away. I tend to put clothes in this one. Like, this looks ridiculous now because it's all in the wrong place. Everything's just in the wrong place right now. But I at least have a little bit of... That table I've got, it just doesn't go anywhere. Like, it's the wrong shape. It's just wrong. Because, like, it could go by the fire. But can you see, like, it's just, like, it goes onto that one or that one. It needs to be, like, half a table longer than it is to go there. So that's super annoying. So I'm wondering whether I do, like, a little living room diner down here or whether I just completely nix that table and get a square one instead. I might go and sell it or something because it's useless. It's awful. Don't like it. And the other thing I could do is put it... It doesn't look bad there, does it? Opposite the door. That looks a lot more centralised. It's better than having it in my inventory. Let's get rid of that lion wallpaper as well. Let's go put that in the kids' room because I think that they would enjoy some lion wallpaper. Yeah! Lion wallpaper. Okay, I like that one. That's good. Right then, I think we need to go and check with all the merchants for hay again, like we always do every single day, before we do too much more with crafting. But I do just want to quickly, before I do that, go and make this tulip display. You can put that outside. It'll look lovely. It's fairly cheap and it gives me one more craftable. So spring tulip display, and that one will give me my 50, I'm hoping. Counts. Yep, there we are. 51. So we've got 7 to go now. Sadly, some of them are going to need steel and things like that. That's not so great. Large icebox is one of them, so we can definitely upgrade to that once we've got... We need a lot of iron for it, though. We need 22 iron bars for that. So that's something to save up for, definitely. The crafting pillar isn't going to just be like, we get it straight away, you know? Right, let's head into the village and check. We want to check with the pirates and see if they've got any steel. If they have steel, we buy it. It's as simple as that. You are cool, Ethel Underwood. Wow. Your hair is amazing. Right then, so lighthouse keepers, do you have any, like, cheap potted plants? Oh, you do indeed. And you have lanterns. I will buy 1 lantern this time. I think it's important to have a lantern on me for the lantern festival later. You do not have any inventory at all. Lovely. Let's go and see the hunters. They don't have any hay either. Okay, that's fine. Dora has 6 hay. I think that might just be enough. Collect and trade. Just want to check that you don't have any hay, like, just sort of sitting around in there. But you don't, that's fine. I still got that scallop quest. Well, 15 hours to pay my taxes, though. Let's do that now. What did I even do with the scallop that I had? Did I just let it rot? Do you know what? I'm not going to worry about that too much. We're going to have loads of quests come spring that are going to just be so much easier because I'll be asking for things that we are growing rather than things that we have to catch. And I've just got too many things on my mind at the moment, you know? I might have put it in the fridge. I might not. The fisher person just ran away. Alright then. Ben, do you have any gold star meals today? You don't. Okay, that's fine. Goodbye then. Do you have any on you? Just on the off chance you might do. So one day they might have a gold star cornbread or bread loaf or something. Buy some flour. I'll sell you my milk. Really should sell back the bread, shouldn't I? Shrimps and oysters. Mussels and shad. You do not have enough money for that. So I just kept going. And you really don't have enough money. But yeah. Sometimes you'll have enough money. You'll have loads of money. I know you will. You're the main carpenter. Trade. I didn't manage to catch Dora, sadly, which is kind of... Well, no, I did. She had 6. Okay. I'll keep the bread to eat. I'll sell all the dried veggies and things. And all of the fish products that I've been fishing up because I was trying to find those last gold star fish. Wonderful. And it didn't look to me like there was any sailors today. So we'll be waiting until the 7th day of spring. So basically on the 8th of spring, everything's going to come back that I usually rely on. Oh. It's hard times, isn't it? So that spring tulip display. And that potted plant I got. Those will be another 2 placeables. Was I on 6? I needed 4, didn't I? I don't really want to take down anything that I need, though. So, and they're not going to rot, so I'll keep them. It's going to be a bit of a pain to have them in my inventory, but I'll keep them. Okay. I think time to grab some ice, because the ice, I bet the ice maker is, the ice box, sorry, is out of ice. I promise you it will be. And head back and feed those chickens as much as I can. I'll do what I can. I can't do any more than that. If the hay is not available, the hay is not available. I can't do a thing about it. However, let's check with these guys who are doing the fields right now. Make sure none of them have any hay. Because if they do, then great. If they don't, then that's fine. Olive kits. Where's the doctor working the fields? Sandra. No, and you'll have a tailor's inventory. I think they call them milliners in this game. Which you would think would be someone who runs a mill, but no. It's not. Lab's looking really upset now. How did you sell those pickled vegetables? I swear. Let's go and give the chickens some food. I can't remember whether I gave them food yesterday or not. But I guess I'll see if they're about to die, I'll give them food. Seems like a good way around to do it, doesn't it? How you doing? You're okay. You'd be okay for another day. You're okay. You're not doing so great. So you're not on death's door either. You're doing fine. And you're not... Yeah, none of them are on death's door. So I'm going to not feed them till tomorrow. And I'm hoping that we can just sort of skate along like that. They've actually still got 1 piece of hay left in there. So let's take that out and feed that back to them tomorrow. One of them won't get fed, but I'm hoping that the ones that are the hungriest will get fed first. I don't know. Or maybe I could take 1 out of the barn. I'll have to see how much they've got in the barn. Like I say, barn animals come first. Always have, always will. So let's just go and check. Well, I think I milked them this morning, so... They have 7 left. So if I give them 1 more, that's 8. They will have enough for 2 days. And they will be full for those 2 days as well. And then they could probably go a couple of days without food. If I really need to. Oh, we need to get over to the Lantern Festival soon, don't we? Let me just pop the ice in my ice box and then we'll go and do the Lantern Festival, I think. We're actually okay. We're actually more okay than I thought. I'll fill it up. I should be making soap with all the bayberries, shouldn't I? Wasn't even thinking about that, but we'll have new things to make soaps with as well next season, so I'll be able to get 1 new sweet and 1 new soap. So that'll take us up to 53, I think, or 58. And then we'll need 5 more things. And the sailors will be back, so I can get steel off them. We can just carry on doing everything. I'm hoping then I'll plant my pineapple seeds as well. Not sure where I'm going to put them. Where do you think I should put them? I could have one more row of trees, like in front here, which could be for pineapples. That would butt very much against the farm. So maybe over here could be a little pineapple plantation. I have 4 pineapple trees over here or something, and I might forget to check on them, but I'm gonna have someone with an unlimited watering can doing the farming jobs. So the only day might be a Sunday. If they miss a Sunday, it'll go back to a withered state, but then on Monday they'll water it again. So it even if I forget, it shouldn't die. Unless they get married one day and the other day's a Sunday or something like that. Oh, yeah, let's get down to the town. To get there for 9 o'clock. We'll be there for 7:15, that's fine. We do a bit of fishing or something. Fishing is always good if you've got like 2 minutes spare. Also just trading in general. Ruth has loads of money. Moneybags Ruth over there. Goose eggs as well. Keep the milk, I think. It's good for journey cakes. Not getting much milk at the moment because I'm only getting the rainbow milk and then I'm getting 1 cow milk. I think that's fine. So 1876. Getting there, aren't we? We are getting there. Well, there's some sand. We are still looking around for sand at the moment and glass and things like that. Although I'll probably get a bit more serious about it in spring. Like I say, I'm not going to even try to move on getting the barn done until we have a hay field completely harvested. Matthew Sampson. Our visitors at the Sleeping Siren Inn. What's a siren, you ask? I don't know. You wouldn't like one if you saw one. I like it when my mum puts jam on my toast in the morning. Nice talking to you, madam. Aw, it's so cute. You're so cute. Any quests still to do? Oh, still got to get scallops. I wonder if they're like more a spring fish. I don't know. People are starting to wander about for the Lantern Festival, so I will join in. I have a lantern. That's the end of another year in Echoes of the Plum Grove. We made it 2 years. And I feel like probably the 3rd year will just be very much little bits of finishing off. We may not need to pass over to Audrey. Might do. But she's at a perfect age to take on everything. She's also already had smallpox. Both of them have, which is great. Because it means they're likely immune. I don't know if that's exactly how it works. I'll see if I can get her a vaccination if I need to. We are a whole different town this year. A whole different town. It feels like 10 years have passed, doesn't it, in the last year? So there we are. Tomorrow will be spring and we will be doing our massive hay harvest. So I think we will go to bed early so we can get that done. And then I'm going to need to work on the crafting pillar and stuff like that. I think we'll work more on that next time. We finished the fishing pillar this time. which was fantastic. Really happy about that. And I'm going to work on getting the wood together for the barn and all that sort of stuff, all the bits for the barn. I haven't even looked at it recently. And honestly, it's been so much less stressful. Not particularly like having to do that at every tree. But what that will mean is that I might have to spend some money on it. I'm not sure really. Like I say, I'm going to need to move these things around a bit as well. But that'll be absolutely a non-essential thing. The most essential thing I'm going to be doing right now is getting some hay together for my little dudes. So we'll feed the chickens tomorrow. We might just about make it, especially if the farmers now start having more hay because it's springtime. I don't know if they will. Sleep till dawn, basically. I think some stuff rotted. I don't know what it was, and I'm not entirely sure I care. Right. So we've got 42 stone, haven't we? Have a look. I only need like 57. 30 nails, a couple of steel. I need another piece of steel. 10 bricks, 200 wood, 4 glass, 40 straw. Shouldn't be too hard. Like I say, not even going to really think about it too much until I have the straw in the bag, basically. Continuing to make bread. So far, cooking is a little over level 4. And one thing I'd like to look at is how to make things like spring omelets and things like that, because that would be really good to have something that I can just make loads of. Let's have a look. Is there anything? So turnip soup, turnip, bread and onion. So I'm always making loads of bread. I can then with turnip and onion, I can turn it into something else. So let's get some turnips and some onions definitely in there. Salad looks like a summer thing. Tomato soup looks like a summer thing. Clam chowder is onion and potato. I think potato might be summer as well. Cabbage, turnip, peas and butter. I don't know what cabbage spring and summer. We can get violets and plantains and make loads of survival salads, which will help as well. Cabbage stew, cabbage, potato, peas. Lots of things that require cabbage, so we should definitely get some cabbage. We've got so much more storage now, and like I say, I'll just plant loads and loads and loads of stuff, and I'll keep 1 star level of it so that we're not sort of, and the other star levels I'll sort of do other things with. So we're going to probably have some trees that I can make candy out of today as well. However, the first thing I want to do is grab a hoe. What's going on? Farm labor required. 6 apricots. No. Because the reward isn't good enough. We've got cherries and plums today. And apricots. Cherries, plums and apricots. So they might make some good sweets. I'll have to see about that. Okay, so I'm going to feed the chickens. Yeah, so they are on death's door today. Come on, out my way. I need to feed you. Oh, what a pain. Okay, well, you'll get no food and you'll all die then. Because you stood in my way. I've got a massive hayfield to plant today, so don't even get in my way, okay? For food for you. Hey, Katie. My little Katie cow. So this is why I need a bigger barn, but I need the hay to support it before I can. So that they've got room to get pregnant and stuff. Okay, so none of you are giving me milk now. Ouch. Or about to not, anyway. Once they cross that line, they stop producing, pretty much. So how are you doing for food? 4. You're 1 day left, and then you're going to start to be starving. So I will give that 6 to the chickens. The chickens are... These guys are, like, full-bellied, whereas the chickens are on death's door. So they are the more needy at the moment. give them what I can. Try and keep as many alive as possible. If I can even keep a few alive, then they will repopulate themselves, at least. Okay. Right, time to make a big, fat hay field. So I'm going to need a... Oh, I should have got that steel hoe, shouldn't I? I have an iron hoe. That should do for quite a bit, though. And I'll get it repaired if I need to. So I want kind of like a... So we normally go in 5s. But I think for the wheat fields, I might go in 10s. I really kind of need to move these... Yeah, we'll go in 5s. But I'll make squares. So we've got about 140. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep an eye on this hoe, though, because it's probably going to break. So I'm going to do squares. So 5 5s are 25. Yeah, a lot of land, actually. I have something like 150 seeds. I think I'll try and plant 75 of them today. So that'll be 3 fields of 25. But what I ideally want to do is try and get them in so that my helper can water them. Maybe I should start planting them now so the helper can water them, actually. Hay seeds. Did I put them? I put them in a different chest, didn't I? Let's grab that bundle of 99 for now. Get the first 25 down so that they can start watering. First time in ages we've planted anything, isn't it? Exciting. It's very exciting that it's hay as well. Here comes Julian to do some watering. With his lovely steel watering can that never runs out. It's going to make such a difference not having to remember that. I may need... I've got a couple of iron watering cans that do need filling, but Sheila... No, not Sheila. Penelope. This is Penelope now. May need to... He waters quite fast, actually, which is quite cool. May need to help out. Helping out may need to happen, but I'm thinking it's probably better, like, to plant them a little bit at a time, get them in the ground and watered, so that we've got something coming out on the 8th. Than to try and get everything done. And if I can even make it into town. Winter's finally behind us. Nice to see all this new growth. Love you, dear. Yeah, it's so nice. I have no idea. I might not be able to get over to the farmers to check if they've got any hay for my animals today. I certainly won't be able to do any cooking today, but that's alright. I don't mind going behind by 1 day. Like I said, I've got backup plans within backup plans in this game to try and get the cooking finished. So my aim for today is to get at least these first 50 grown. It'd be good to have like a steel hoe and a steel scythe, to be honest, but you can't have everything, can you? But I really, 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 really want to go and check everybody's inventories today to make sure that any of them that have hay, I've got that hay. Like, that hay is mine. Julian looking very proud, like, I've done it all. Sheila. Penelope, not looking great. Penelope looking a bit unhappy. Not gonna lie. Doing all the hard work, though. She's doing all the... She's, like, tilling up all the stones and everything like that. And planting all the seeds. And he just comes along, like, with his little watering can, like... Because as far as I'm aware, they don't do planting. Which is fair, because you'd have to do something like they do in Sandrock, where you can give Rosie, like, an entire planting scheme. You would have to be like, this is the planting. And that's a lot to put in, to be fair. And you've got to remember, this is not... Like, Sandrock is made by a team of people. This is made by 2 people. So I know that Julian is perfectly capable of watering all of those plots of hay. Which is brilliant. Okay, let's... I will come and do some more, probably. But I've now got to choose between being able to plant more... or being able to go into town and check the farmers' inventories for hay that they may have, which might save my chickens' lives. So, have a look. You've got cabbages and peas and hay. Perfect, thank you. Actually, no, well, I'll start growing things tomorrow. I know that it's a shame to miss a day of growing, but get this gate open and go and check with Sandra. Who has plum seeds, cherry seeds, and apricot seeds. I'll plant the pineapples tomorrow as well. I don't know when pineapples grow. Like, does it say on them? I don't even have them on me, do I? They're in my chest. Oh no, I do have them on me. They are a spring seed, so I need to get them going if I want to see a pineapple. I need to get them going today. Oof. Got some journey cakes there, so let's eat them because my character is starving. Okay. Oh, it's like William Watt all over again. What's your name? Mike. Oh, Mike Swain looks just like William Watt. That's crazy. There must be only a certain amount of styles. Okay, so let's have your wages then. That's what you made at work, was it? Nice. Okay, so I'm going to head over to the dairy farm as well and just have a quick look what they've got. I'm not going to worry too much about... Today's a bit more of a survival day. It's a survival for the animals kind of day. So I'm going to be a bit more worried about... Let's see about your inventory, Paul Bailey. Nope. Okay. If I pass people, I'll obviously have a look. So we're going to want to get loads of violets and plantains, and that should really, really help with cooking. I'll be able to cook a load of survival salads on top of all the bread and stuff that I'm cooking at the moment. And I'm going to get some stuff planted in as well. So I'm not seeing Dora right now anywhere. Which is kind of annoying. Is she in the house? There wasn't a wedding today, was there? The house. Where might she be then? I mean, I got some hay, so but it's not enough. I'm getting like 6 a day. 6 a day isn't enough. You don't know where Dora is, do you? I need to find her. I'll check the pub. It means I can check for meals, but also it means that I can check if Dora's down there. Problem when they move about. Hey, Sam, what? Haha, good shout. She had 27 hay. Yes. That will save everyone for now. Fantastic. I can just completely feed the chickens. Maybe keep like 8 by for the other ones. But yeah, springtime seems like everyone's got a bit more hay on them. Anyway, that's brilliant. Thank you. No gold star meals today. Don't expect them every day, though. And I'll be making gold star meals. Don't you worry. Okay, let's go and feed those chickens. So I now got 40 hay, is it? Oh, 33. Did I not already have 6? Maybe I already fed them. Or did she have... No, she had 27. So, what? Yeah, it was 33 in total. That's what it was. Phew, I think we might make it. So these will be 100 per plot. So that should be 300 in that harvest. Then we have 16 animals. Well, assuming that we go up to 16 animals. 16 animals. So we'll need 16 hay a day times 30. No. 16 hay a day times 21. 336 per season. So if I could do 300 and then that would last the season. If I did another 300, then that would be another season. And another 300 would be another season. So we need about 1,200 a year. So I think that amount of plots would actually be okay. Assuming I get 4 back per. Which Penelope generally does. Maybe some of the younger ones might not, and I might need to do a 4th field or something. But I think that should be alright. Okay, so let's go into the chickens and top them up with some more food. So let's put like 15 or 16 in with them, which should last them 2 days. I somehow kept them alive. They're about to die though. They've got 6 in there. Oh, I put their 6 in there, did I? Okay. So that's enough for like another day for them. Why don't we put 16 in? And that will give them 2 days just to like beef up a little bit. I'll put the rest in the barn. Put the rest in the barn and then hopefully... So that will mean that they're all going to be fed until at least the 3rd. And hopefully I'll be able to get some more hay by then. Katie, please get out of the way of the trough. Oh, perfect, thank you. Ah, he's still in the way of the trough. There we are. So they had 4 left. If I put 20 in, that'll last them 5 days. 27, so... That probably last them... So 20 will last them 5 days, 24 will last them 6 days. Yeah, they're all good. They're all good. If the chickens look like they're about to die, I'll pinch them from there. But I managed to keep them all alive somehow. That was a bit of a dicey situation. I genuinely thought they were going to die. If I can keep them alive another 7 days, another week, then this will all be ready and we'll be perfect then. Right, so other seeds that I may wish to plant. Peas. Let's do 15 peas. Or do we want to do 30? Do we want to just do 15? Let's just do 15 for now. Actually, no, let's do 30. So we want another 14. We'll do 30 peas. We'll do... 30 turnips. I might need to put some I might need to extend the farm a bit, actually. I might need to pull up the dirt path and extend it forward. Just the hay fields take a lot of space. We're gonna want wheat. I'll just do 15 wheat, because that grows all year round, so we can just do a steady supply of those. Dragon fruit, that's not until the summer. Pumpkins are not till the fall. Corn is summer. Tomato is summer. Hops are summer. Cotton is summer. Watermelon is summer. Onion is spring and fall. We don't have any onion seeds. Right, I need to get some onion seeds. Cabbage is only in the spring. Let's do like 15 cabbages. Okay, right, so I know what I need to do. Let's get the peas in first, because they're going to be the hardest to sort out. So I'm going to put, again, 2 spaces between. Remember, I have to water these. Should I do them in the morning then? No, I'll try and get them in before midnight. Even if it's just 15 peas or something. The earlier I get them in, the more I get out of them, especially with the regrowing ones. So let's just try and get the peas in. That's all I have room for, though. This dirt path, I'm going to have to grab my hammer and pull this dirt path up. I'll do that in the morning, though. And so we'll get all the turnips and everything like that done tomorrow. So that'll probably be next episode at this point, because we've like massively overrun, especially because after that first half hour. Yeah. Let's just get these in. I just wanted to get through to spring. I wanted to know whether those poor little animals were going to survive. Looks like they will, which is great. I should water these as I go. You know why? Look how close to midnight we're getting. What I don't want is to plant them. It turns over midnight. I lose all the seeds. That would be the worst thing. Is it in this chest? Yes. A nice full watering can. So let's just go and water those. Seeing as it is basically 11 o'clock now. If I have some that are one day ahead, it's not the end of the world, but it's better. I don't want to lose the seeds. Just got to watch out for the time. I can do some after midnight or some before midnight, but any that I do before midnight need to have time to water them. And then anything I plant after midnight. I think we're playing with fire now, aren't we? So I think I'm going to send Sheila to bed, and that's going to be the end of the episode. We'll plant the other half of the peas tomorrow. Main thing was the hay. The hay is hugely important. I'll continue to dry veggies and things like that, and obviously the peas that we're going to plant, 30 peas, will give us hundreds of peas over the course of the spring, which will be enough for us to dry and make the money we need for the barn upgrade and everything like that. So there we are. That's midnight. So, time for bed, Sheila. So, no, Penelope. Oh, perfect. Just as she was tired as well. No, until dawn. I think we need a long day tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.